The reason we do not know we are one with God and everything we wish for or remember will always be right in front of our nose is because we are shackled in this physical body. So to rise above the body, there is a way to do that. So we can even contact Jesus, contact Buddha, contact Mohammed, whomever, the past masters who has left the physical environment and enter another dimension. So in order to see them, we enter their dimension, then we see them. It's very simple, okay? I want to see African people the most, I come here. When I want to see English people, I go to England. There are some English people who come to my place sometimes, or some South African brother come to my place sometimes, but they're rare, see? If they want to see the whole African people, I come here. That's it. If we want to see the whole heaven or Godhood or some celestial mansion, we have to rise up to their place. And we do that by thought, deep, deep, deep thought. I show you how to garnish your power of thought in order to get out of this gate here and enter another dimension at will anytime. You practice and you can do that anytime, anywhere. So, why the saints say that we have to learn to die so that you begin to live is that because if you learn to do this deep contemplation on deep thought prayers, then we can enter the dimension of the celestial being. And it's just similar to the moment of death to many, even ordinary people. Don't have to say practitioner, yogis, or anything. Ordinary people, when their conscience is clear, their life has been perfect example of goodness, when they die, they found themselves very liberated. They found themselves all pervasive, everywhere at the same time, and nowhere that they are not. And whenever they want something, that thing just come right in front of them. Whenever they think of somebody, that somebody will appear right in front of them. In other words, they will project themselves immediately in front of the things that they desire or the person that they want to see. That's why when we learn to die, we leave this physical body and die temporarily, we have this kind of experience too. And then we can know exactly that really whatever we want, God granted to us, what God gave us to us. It's just in this physical body, we are so blind, deaf, and dumb to celestial blessing, to God's love, that we feel so helpless. We are the most helpless when we are in this physical body. It is like you are locked in a box and the key has been thrown away in the river. It's like that, so helpless. That's why we have to learn to rise above this physical prison in order to truly experience the glory of love. Then we will be so happy every day that doesn't matter where we are, doesn't matter how much we have or not have, we will be always contented, always happy. That's why Jesus did not move in the face of death. He said, Father, how much you have glorified me. He accepted the crucifixion. He did not run away. He could have. He could have, anytime. A man of that power and knowledge, he can do anything, but he did not want to. Why should he run away from something that he knows can only make him feel more glorified, more happy, more liberated? Why should he feel attached to this little prison when he knows the vastness of heaven? Why should he be attached to relatives and friends of this physical dimension when he knows that he could see the Father in heaven and he knows all of the brothers and sisters or the relatives and friends are all one with him in the end anyhow? That is true liberation. There is no freedom compared to this freedom in God realization. That is the only true freedom that we should search for. I am willing to serve you in any way I can. If you think you're ready to make this choice again, you had enough with this life, you want to have different choice. But nevertheless, we do not forsake this world in order to go to heaven. No, we still can have both. For example, I'm still here. I just enjoy heaven every day, but I enjoy also this life. You see, I enjoy your jewelry and your clothes very much. Sometimes people who are spiritual, if they choose to be successful also in this life, they can also be successful. Different masters have chosen different ways to demonstrate the love of God. Some master has chosen the way of complete renunciation, like Jesus, like Buddha. But some master has chosen to make use of the gift of God, or God has ordained them to do this. It depends on God's will, whether you should be very rich materially as well as spiritually in this life, or you just be rich materially and not spiritually, or just spiritually and not materially. Everyone has to walk different paths, but we are walking home toward God's dimension. And this is what we are here for. In case you ask me what's the purpose of human being, that's what it is.